Hey, how you doing? Austin here. In this video, we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu. We're really going to be talking about how big of a deal Shibaswap is. And I'm going to give you some numbers to put that into perspective. I want you to really understand that this is a massive, huge, big deal, okay? And so we're going to look at Shibaswap compared to SushiSwap, Uniswap, when they went live, TVL, total value locked, all that kind of stuff. We're going to look at the total value locked right now that is locked in Shibaswap. And this is a massive, big deal, guys. I really want you to understand all that goes around this, okay? So, by the way, there is FUD still out there related to Shibaswap. There's there's information over here saying, that, and there's the Twitter thing I showed you guys yesterday. There will continue to be FUD, guys. There will be. And so I think it's almost like the nature of the proverbial beast, and I just want you to know that I'm still here. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still I'm in the boat with you guys, right? And so I want you guys to know that. So with all that said, let's take a look at the overall market and overall what's going on with Shiba, and then we're going to look at Shibaswap and some pretty cool stuff. Oh, by the way, we're going to talk about the virtual party that's coming up as well. Pretty cool stuff. All right, here we go. So the overall market, flat. It is what it is. We've been talking about this. It's the same theme. I'm not going to beat it into the ground, but there's nothing moving, guys. There's really nothing going on. Well, I mean, XRP's up 2%, Cardano's up 2%. But again, really nothing really worth repeating right now. Let's see. I'm just kind of moving down here. I haven't looked at this, guys, previously. EOS is up almost 10%. Terra's up 10%. There you go. There's some movement. And Shib is up a little bit. Okay, so let's take a look real quickly. Down 1%, 794 is where we're at. And again, we're waiting kind of on all of the usual things. I'm not going to belabor this. We're waiting on, Coinbase, Robinhood, eToro, Webull, etc., the usual things. All those catalysts will bring us additional new retail investors. Sorry about that. I have another screen and somebody's texting me something. Okay, so with all that said, let's take a look real quickly at the chart. Here's the chart. Honestly, here it's a situation where we've trended down a little bit. I honestly believe that this entire downtrend right here is specifically related to the overall market kind of moving down, the competitive pressure on the overall Bitcoin market as well as Ethereum and things like this. We've had a pretty massive uptick in short selling positions, up to 8,176, up 3%. It's actually up higher than that, overall. And you can see that's represented right here by this red line. So this red line is short selling. We were running at about 20, in the 2000s, and then we spiked all the way up here to 8,000. You can see look at the white line. See the dots on the line. See the dot on the red? It moves correspondingly to the dot on the white. And as the dot on the red moves up, look at the dot on the white move down. So the price of Bitcoin went from 34.8 to 32.6. Okay. So when those short sellings, that is a direct corollary, word of the day, there you go. That is a direct corollary to short selling positions versus the price. Short selling positions are putting pressure on Bitcoin, etc. Okay, so just again, this is a Shiba Inu video. Why do you care? You care because this is what happens in a market when the overall crypto market is just being pushed down, down, down by the institutional money, things like that, the short sellers, all that kind of stuff. What you see on your screen is what you get, okay? So again, you need to understand kind of how this game is played, and that's how it's played. It is what it is. Okay, so until we get catalysts coming in, as well as the overall market trending in the right direction and short selling positions off of Bitcoin, which is going to then allow the market to go in the right directions, we're kind of in this proverbial boat that's on like an ocean that has no waves and we're not moving anywhere. I don't know, whatever metaphor you want to use. Okay, so I want to talk about total value lock, TVL. Look at this. It's 1.44 billion with a B. That's crazy. That's an insane amount. Let's refresh, see if we get a new number. Oh, it's taking. Yep, we went to 1.45 billion. I'm just going to sit here and refresh all day and we'll continue to go up. That's pretty cool, okay? So, what does that mean? $1.45 billion of Shib staked, locked up. Just going to pause for dramatic effect. It's kind of cool. This is interesting. Look at this. So what you see here is total locked value. When Uniswap, 1 month after launch of Uniswap, there was only $200,000 worth locked up. Uniswap. Think about that. 4 days after launch, SushiSwap, $2,000 locked up. Think about that. 24 hours after swap launch, $1 billion locked. I mean, do you really get how big of a deal this is? There's a couple of I mean, just the sheer number, the difference in the numbers, Uniswap, SushiSwap versus Shiba. Number one, that's I mean, it's insane. My nose is itching crazy. It never does. It only does it when I go on video. It's insane. That is it's also a testament to the pent-up demand. It's also a testament to the Shib army. It's a testament to how insanely popular this crypto is. It's also a testament, in my mind, to the insanity that's going to happen when we do get on Coinbase, Robinhood, eToro, and Webull. The pent-up demand is insane in a positive way. Almost to the point where you can't almost put a number on it. Because this gives us hard data insight into how truly popular Shiba is. And the last number I had heard that the number of tokens that are locked up, or right around this $1 billion number, was about 30 trillion. So you can kind of look at if we're at a little under 1.45 billion, then we're probably looking at around 40 to 45 trillion with a T tokens that are now locked inside a swap, right? This truly, I genuinely want you to understand. Please hear me. That how big of a deal this is, in that in the total value locked in $1 billion versus 200,000 versus 2,000. It's absolutely it is mind blowing to think how big of a deal this is, and to take it and apply it to how potentially big the other catalysts that are coming are: Coinbase, Robinhood, eToro, etc. Okay? Pretty darn cool. I mean, way cool in my opinion. Okay, let's talk about real quickly. Dear Shiba Inu crypto fans, mark your calendars for July 20th. Okay? All right, so let's see. So we launched the centralized exchange this week, right? We knew that. Investors pretty bullish on an anticipated feature, calling Shibaswap the dawning of a new era. Shib was up approximately 7%. Okay. Shibaswap's potential to disrupt the decentralized space exchange is a big deal. The platform will, quote, allow investors to go beyond simple arbitrage and stake their tokens for reward. We know this. It's more positive news driving. Okay, so we're going to have a virtual party. Again, this was, I think this came out yesterday. Yesterday, actually, might have been 36 hours ago. I'm not real sure. Yesterday, I was busy dealing with the other stuff related to Shib yesterday. Yesterday, Satoshi announced on Twitter the launch of a virtual Shiba Inu party. In 2 weeks, the party is set for July 20. Investors appear to be getting excited about this party and its DJ. Okay, so here's the tweet. So it's going to be in 2 weeks. An amazing DJ set by Gareth Emery. Gareth Emery. Not only that, the set comes with an NFT and a physical sculpture that will be stored in a location to be announced, so Shiba Army can see it. Okay, so looks like Shiba is looking to leverage its recent Shibaswap exchange at this event. The company will be featuring a physical NFT. We just learned that. But this is interesting. Indeed, the level of retail interest in Shib remains high. Retail interest is you and I. Accordingly, these moves to appeal to a retail investor base make sense. That said, investors in Shiba Inu crypto ought to remain cautious. Of course we would. They always talk about that, okay? So guys, again, I wanted to bring you this news. Really, the whole point was to really talk about this TVL, the total value locked, as well as to correspond and contrast it to this to give you some insight into how big of a deal this really was, and to have an overall discussion about the fact that the market is flat right now and it's just not really going to do a whole heck of a lot. You can see we got a nice little sideways consolidation pattern here. We've established support levels at the 788 level, and we'll see if it breaks out. Okay, it is what it is right now, so just stay tuned, and I'll, as always, be here. Take it easy. See ya.